Hi Libra, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. I'll do 3 spreads. In the first spread, the situation spread, we'll see who you're dealing with and who left whom and why. In the second spread, the advice spread, we'll see what's recommended for you in the situation. And in the third spread, the new love spread, we'll see who is coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Alright, so here's the situation. Libra. We have the Moon clarified by the 8 of Swords. We have the 10 of Wands clarified by the 5 of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords clarified by the 3 of Swords, and we also have the 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with a Pisces or any zodiac sign. You're the Queen of Swords here, and your card is clarified by the 3 of Swords. It is a card of a broken heart. It is a card of feeling betrayed, stabbed in the back. There could have been a third-party situation. But this spread overall feels really, really heavy. Right. Another thing I noticed about the spread is that there is no fast-moving energies whatsoever. It's like a molasses. It's like I think over time it just became a huge burden for you. There was a lot of drama. There were secrets. There were overthinking. Perhaps you were suspecting them of doing something behind your back, and it just kind of, I guess, ran its course. You know, it just became really hard and heavy, right? So the Moon, the first card that came out, could be a Pisces you're dealing with, but the Moon is also a card of secrets. It's a card of fear. It's one of the most emotional cards in the deck, and it's clarified by the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords is a card of somebody who is stuck in their own mind, somebody who is thinking and overthinking. So you had... Perhaps this person had you guessing about where they were all those late nights, if they had anybody else on the side, or you were just really emotional because it just degraded over time, right? We have the 10 of Wands clarified by the 5 of Wands in the middle. The 10 of Wands is a card of a burden. It's a card of something that's taken a toll on us. The 5 of Wands clarifying it is a card of fighting, conflict, drama. The 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, I think that's also you in that card, just really depressed, crying yourself to sleep. Yeah, it just deteriorated over time, and I think it just kind of died. You know, that's what I kind of feel. All right, so yeah, unfortunately, that's what we have, Libra. All right, so let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice or a word of wisdom for you, Libra. This is from your perspective. This is what you need to do, or at least take into consideration. We have the 7 of Cups, we have the 9 of Wands, we have the 3 of Swords, and we have the Tower in the bottom of the deck. Well, from the advice perspective, I think it's dead. I think it's done, Libra. There's nothing here for you. Only frustration and heartache. And for some of you, this obviously has already come to an end, and if you're thinking, is it possible to salvage this, to resurrect this? Well, there's always a chance, but based on what I see, it's just done, to be honest with you, right? So the 7 of Cups is a card of confusion, uncertainty, and clarity. Perhaps this person was started to keep you in the dark. They were clouding your judgment, or you were just not sure where they were all those nights, or what's going on with the connection with this relationship or marriage. Right, and I think at some point it just completely fell apart. We got the Tower on the bottom of the deck, and the Tower is a card of something being demolished, something that falls apart down to the ground. Right, and as a result of that, there you are in the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is the card of a wounded warrior, and the 3 of Swords is back right next to the deck. It is a card of a broken heart. So I think I got to be honest with you, Libra. I don't think there is a point to even try to salvage this. I think it's pretty much done. Like I said in the first spread, it just simply ran its course. Alright, so yeah, that's what we have so far. Let's take a look at the spread number 3. Spread number 3 is new love coming towards you in the near future. Here's spread number 3, Libra. This is new love coming towards you in the near future. We have the 3 of Swords, we have the Sun, clarified by the Ace of Wands, we have the King of Wands, clarified by the Magician and the 10 of Cups, and we also have the 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or a Gemini. So I usually go with the court card. We got the King of Wands here. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. If they're not a fire sign, it could be somebody who is very enthusiastic, somebody who is fiery, passionate, easy to get up and go, and they could be a leader. The Three of Swords showed up again, right? The first card in this spread is the Three of Swords, as you can see. This is a different deck, by the way. I use different decks for different spreads. And the Three of Swords is persistent, but this time it's the first one. So the King of Wands, I think, is going to fix it. Right? They are clarified by the Magician. The Magician, in this case, is a really good card because it's surrounded by really good cards. The Magician, this is basically an indication that this King of Wands can make it happen, right? The Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're using those tools. So perhaps this King of Wands is very resourceful, or they may have really good imagination, right? Or perhaps both. That's even better, if you ask me. And at the same time, they know they've got their work cut out for them. We got the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and I think, Libra, that's you. First of all, it is a single person card, but at the same time, the Nine of Pentacles could be a card of somebody who is self-sufficient and independent. At the same time, after what happened to you with that other person that caused that Three of Swords for you, perhaps now you're going to be, you will be very selective when it comes to people. You're going to be very cautious when it comes to people. And therefore, it's going to be hard for anybody moving forward to get anything started, get anything going with you, because you're going to be very careful, very cautious. But again, the King of Wands will manage. They will find a way. They're going to be very creative with the Magician card, right? And they will help. They will turn the Three of Swords in the Ten of Cups. That's what they're gonna do, I think. Right next to the Three of Swords, we have the Sun. If this King of Wands is a Leo, it makes total sense. The Sun is a Leo card, but at the same time, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. You see what a contrast we have. The Three of Swords, it's one of the saddest cards in the deck, and the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So they will turn night into day. They will turn you feeling brokenhearted into the happiest person on the planet, right? So yeah, the Sun is clarified by the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands belongs to the King of Wands, because you see how the King of Wands is holding up a wand? That's exactly the wand we see in the Ace of Wands. So yeah, it's all about fire, passion, enthusiasm, doing all kinds of things, going to different places. Like I said, they are very creative. Somebody who can, cheer you up and show you love. And I think eventually they will melt your heart. Because what they're trying to have with you is that Ten of Cups, clarified in the Magician and the King of Wands. The Ten of Cups is the happily ever after card. It's a family card. It's one of the best cards when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. So we do have the happiest card in the deck and the happily ever after card. So I think that Three of Swords will eventually fade away. It will become history, right? Because this King of Wands will change things in your life for the better. I personally believe we're in each other's lives to make each other's lives better, because otherwise what's the point? And I think this King of Wands also supports that idea. And yeah, they do have work cut out for them, but they'll manage. They will accept the challenge, and I think you guys will have your happily ever after together. Alright, so that's what I have for you, Libra, for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Libra, have an amazing November.